Can you all hear me? You can? So you can't hear me? Not sure what we can do about that. I'm not sure what you can do about it.
Should we stop that marching band? I'm kidding. I'm not stopping nothing. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not stopping the Clifton Mustangs marching band. Someone else have to do that. Okay. I used to play the clarinet. Does that help?
The good thing is you know some people. Take care of it.
We do, but I'm the last
Hey,
guy
can we get
who's
this
going to tell the Clifton kids to stop playing. That's a great line.
Grand finish. Right now.
Okay. We're going to keep this brief. This is a big day for New Jersey, for a whole lot of folks. This is a huge step, and it's been a long time coming. I want to thank the Ghermezian family represented by Don and his family to my right. You've done an extraordinary job. 555, Tony Armlin and his team. I want to say I'm thrilled to be here with the speaker and his wife Tish. Budget Chair Paul Sarlo, in whose district we are, in East Rutherford, my wife Tammy, the rest, some of the Ghermezian family, Tony Armlin at 555, Jim Tedesco and the Bergen County crowd, Vinny Prieto, and John Ballantyne and the entire SEA team. Hats off to you. To our team in government at all levels, but I want to give a shout out to folks in particular at the Department of Community Affairs who did an extraordinary job getting us to where we are today. Several of us, Exhibit A, B, C, and D, were just on the roller coaster, and I'm here to tell you that is the number one roller coaster we have ever been on, number one in the world. My heart is still in my throat. I think I speak for all of us.
Absolutely.
It's an extraordinary experience. I recommend it to all of you. And again, this is the first, as I think Don and his family and the team have been calling, this is the first chapter of a series of chapters. We just had a great tour, not just the Nickelodeon experience behind us, we just had a great tour of the DreamWorks water park, which is slated to open late next month. And then it'll continue to open pieces of this. I want to thank in particular the brothers and sisters of labor, the construction trades, who have worked tirelessly to get to this day. Again, this is a journey that we're all still on, so there's a ways to go with the other phases, but this is a great first step. I congratulate everybody. It's a huge day for the Garden State of New Jersey. One more time. You know that? I'm not an expert. These guys are. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put their cash and their blood and their soul into this. But there's that great line. I don't know how to define it, but I know it when I see it. This feels like it's a success. When Don rattles off the amount of visitors to the greater New York area, half of whom come with their families, looking desperately for something to do, this is going to be a really logical place for them to come and really spend some time here and have a ball. Day one has gone so far so good, and I think one of the silver linings of a multiple chapter opening will be that we are able to live and learn, and as this thing gets more and more populated, we'll be able to catch up to that. It's going to be bus heavy, as we've said for a while, and the long-term fixes are still a ways off, but we'll get them. So far so good. To be determined. So far so good. You want to say anything? Don should come in here. This is a question about retail habits in the e-commerce era.
Don Germazian, CEO of 555. Thank you, Governor. Thank you.
Thanks,
and I'm going to introduce Tony Armelin in 1 second. He's going to thank everybody that there is to thank. But just to answer your question real quickly, everybody talks about the future of retail and the future of entertainment and how you merge the two. But there really isn't a center on the planet that has done it to the degree that we've done it here. We have 17 major entertainment components in the center. More than half of the center is dedicated to entertainment. And our experience with West Edmonds Mall and Mall of America, two incredibly successful centers, not in this market, is such that the entertainment components that we deliver, they drive traffic. People come, they bring their families, they spend not hours, but they spend days, and they shop. So we know the formula works. It's something that we have incredible experience with, and we've just really gone crazy to deliver it here to the state of New Jersey.
Well done.
Well, the park doesn't target just children and kids. A third of the park is for small children, a third is for families, a third is for teenagers and adults. And the parks on the weekends, they're going to be packed. After school, the parks will be open till right now 10 o'clock, but eventually midnight. So we think they're going to be very, very successful. And again, we've got the experience. We do it successfully in Edmonton. We do it successfully at Mall of America. We're not worried about people coming. And when the cameras turn around behind me and take a look at the theme park that we've built, and you take a look at the water park and the ski hill and the ice rink and all the other entertainment, you would be hard pressed to convince me, or I think anybody that's here, that this isn't the most incredible place that you've ever seen.
We also, by the way, Brenda, have truant officers downstairs checking ages and IDs. That's not true. I mentioned Jim Tedesco in absentia. I mentioned who's with us, Jermaine Ortiz, freeholder director for Bergen County. Raphael Germazian is with us, Rick Sabato from the building trades, who I also gave a shout out earlier. It takes a village. We'll do one more and then we're going to wrap. Hold on, someone who hasn't asked. So I will say what I said earlier. So far, so good on transportation, but we're working on long-term fixes. This is a huge economic driver for the state. If it achieves its potential, it's huge for Bergen County. It's huge for the state of New Jersey. And infrastructure has to underpin economic development, and we'll make sure that it does. I read the same point. I've got no comment. I hate to disappoint you on that. Listen, again, I want to thank the Germazians. 555. Was Tony Armelin with us?
He's right behind me.
Tony Armelin deserves an enormous amount of credit and his team.
Thank you.
Again, the brothers and sisters of labor, Bergen County, Speaker Coughlin, Chairman Sarlo, again, the family, our administration. It takes a village, and this is as good an example of any along those lines that I've ever seen. Thank you all. You good with that?
Great. Today's even better.
Thanks, man.
Excuse me. Good. I'm stuck.